Hello everyone and welcome to my Q&A short videos where I answer the questions that have been put to me about my previously posted videos. And I got a really interesting one here that was asked of me after my previous video where Janet Blake and I discussed what I believe in. And the question is, what are my most outrageous beliefs? I'm going to elaborate on something I said there before, and that is that I do believe in butterfly effect. And that butterfly effect means that I also believe that we are one, the universe is one entity and has one consciousness, and that we are not outside, that there's nothing outside our experience or how we look into the world, that we are part of this universal consciousness, and that in that way we are creators of our own life and our own future and what is happening. I think Buddha said, look at your life now and you will see how you were before. And look at your thoughts now and you will see how you will be in the future. So I firmly believe in this kind of universal consciousness. And I believe that whatever we do today affects. I believe that what kind of decisions we make today, they are determining our future. So in that way, we can have two kinds of ways of doing things. We can be positive, or we can be negative. Because I'm into positive thinking, I think that people and the world is better than we think. And I don't have that kind of suspicious, and I really hope that I would have that kind of open-mindedness about that universe where we live in. And think that I would also think, and I would also believe, I do believe, that our plasticity, the brain, can adapt to everything. And in that way, we don't even know all these hidden capabilities that we have. And that we can see it through history, how our ideas have changed. And we can actually pass on our own genes to the next generation. So it's interesting. And in that we believe, not only do we, whatever we do at this particular moment, will have a ripple effect, how our choices are going to be. But also, if we are very good at it, we are going to actually pass it on to the next generation. So we are creators of our own lives. And actually that is a very fundamental theosophical belief. So it's not really outrageous, because I don't think that there are miracles in that way in the world. I think that it is the cause and the effect, and our choices and how we think about life that does create our lives. Well, the example is that when you start writing what you really want to do, and then you focus your mind on this one thing you really want, then everything in you becomes very one-pointed towards that one goal. So you have to be very clear in what you want. They're saying that if you can only think about 17 seconds of one thing you want without actually having a negative, confusing thought, then universe starts working with you. And that is something which I already said in the other one, that I believe that the universe works with us and not against us. And in that way, I believe that this butterfly effect, which works so that every little thing, what happens in this one universe, affects each other. There will be a ripple effect. So how I live my life and what I want and how I help other people and what are my goals, these goals have a ripple effect. And even though if there was nobody who listened to me speaking, but it was put out into the universe like I'm doing it now, then it would be there and it would have its own effect in the universe. And so in the same way, I believe that my book, Love on the Line, also has a ripple effect in that way that those people who really need the book, they will find it and they will get my message, and that hopefully helps them. So, and hopefully puts them in the way of getting their own solutions and puts them in a way of recovery through storytelling and through narrative healing. And also because I believe that we are active participants every day, every second of our creation, then whatever is happening and it sort of goes on the flow, then my life also goes on the flow, and I will find the solutions and I will find those ways that affect or have an impact in my environment and in those people near me in such a positive way that the recovery, journaling, and maybe, my workshops are going to help. So that's hopefully the question answered. And the question was, what are my most outrageous beliefs? So thank you very much for listening and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye.